It's Atlanta beef. Not important. What is important is I'm bike.
No.
That's what's important.
That's important.
Absolutely.
It'll explain a lot, but yeah.
I ain't even opened it yet.
Oh, so we get to experience all of this.
The first
entire
sip.
bottle.
It's been a while, Jackie D. Did I miss you?
For Jackie D, he on nickname terms with them.
You already know
Yeah,
what's going on.
Never heard nobody call it Jackie D.
Your boy Jackie D getting busy.
Jackie D. This is for Sachi. F.O. Sachi.
Ooh, that thing's sizzling in my spirit. It's sizzling in my spirit right now.
Fuck all that. I'm trying to wait for everybody to get in here.
Shut up. I hate that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wait for everybody to get in here. You know them niggas still start with 0 people when they wait for everybody to get in here.
Because after a while, who gonna keep watching you? And I'm the only person watching you ain't saying that.
Yeah, so you know what? I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I thought that shit's stupid too. But we got a couple comedians that be like, yo, I'm finna go live in 5 minutes. And they be lining up to hear what they gotta say. I don't like them people that try to invite me on their podcast, but it's really just Insta live.
You know, I'm being responsible tonight because I'm supposed to be at the strip club right now. But I decided not to go. Yeah.
Right now? At 8?
I decided not to go to the strip club. Yeah, you got to get in there early so you get the good girls while they thirsty.
Wow.
See, once the big money get in there, they not going to want to fool with you no more.
No, everybody in Cleveland tonight.
The big money in Cleveland.
Right.
Yeah, everybody in Cleveland. Only fan prices shot up.
Every rapper in Cleveland tonight, so that y'all should be good.
You heard?
Yeah, you're right.
Most of the women down there sponsored by Cash App.
They may gonna get bottom barrels because all the good ones in Cleveland.
How's it gonna be an Atlanta Civil War without the participants being at the All-Star game?
There is that kind of war going on right now.
Fuck all that. Lucious and Friends podcast, episode 67. I'm pandemic proof. Lou, I got my friends is with me. I got Buddy with a B, Raynetta, Kenyon's here, Keith from Calculus. How y'all doing? Anything eventful happened the last week and a half? We back.
Hey.
Anything of any importance happened?
My nephew turned 4 on this past Friday, and my best friend turned 40 this Saturday.
Okay. Nice. All
Shout out to all the birthdays out there. Happy birthday from the Lucious and Friends podcast. Episode 67. I'm just going to read the whole fucking thing. Anybody else have anything significant? Y'all try to pirate?
I'm pretty sure something happened to me, but I can't remember. So we just gonna have to move on past me.
All right, so pre-production, me and Buddy were talking. We were talking about what TV shows we would have wanted to be on when we were younger.
Oh, that's good.
And I said I want to be in the real world. Like,
ooh.
Nah.
Yeah, I actually sent an audition tape to the real world.
I wanted to be on a different world.
You an actor?
You
an actor?
No, but that's the show I would want to be on. A different world.
Hell no. You should have said College Hill.
You could have been in Move.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was that other dude. My bad.
I would have did real world. I would have did American Gladiators.
Oh, you talking about like actually like being like a participant and shit? I thought we.
It don't even matter. Like it don't matter. Whatever TV show.
I was gonna say some goofy shit like Power Rangers and be like the Black Rangers and
shit. Man, hairline. You wanted to do your hairline like that to be on that show?
Nah, I could dance. So like break dancing.
I tried my best on the real world. I messed up when I sent my audition tape and I had on a Martin Luther King shirt. I might have should have wore a Nickelback shirt or something. I might have would have made it.
I don't know if I could have did. I probably would have gotten a fight or something.
That's the plan. I was gonna go in there smacking the shit out of people.
I don't understand how people can be in there without a phone.
Oh yeah, but I mean that was back when phones wasn't even.
They wasn't popping like that.
Yeah, they weren't popping like that.
That's back when I had a Nextel or something like that. I was still chirping niggas back then.
Yeah, we was saying shit like, "Damn, how they do this without TV?" That's what we would have said back in the day. Like, damn, they ain't got the TV. What they do? What show you want to be on?
Actually, I'm on Kenya's vibe. Any of the shows that were on Nickelodeon back in the day, I was about that. But nothing like recent.
Oh no!
What's the show that used to slime you?
I'm trying to think of it, but I can't think of it.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Bro, like how hard was it to put together that little 3-piece puzzle?
They used to piss me off so much.
The kids were struggling with their little.
It's 3 parts. There's a bottom, middle, and head. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
I want to be a blue barracuda. That's what it was called.
Blue barracuda.
You're right.
And it was like guts and shit like that. But I was like, on guts when the kids was like super athletic, I was like, I'll bust those kids' ass. But when it came to like swimming parts, I was like,
I ain't gonna lie. Well, I don't know. What's the damn clown's name? Bozo the Clown. Y'all watch that shit?
Oh yeah, with the they used to
give out like real gifts and shit. I would have went on that motherfucker too.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Price is Right. I do want to be on Price is Right though.
Yeah,
that's why $1.
I lose every time. I still play the Price is Right at Walmart with my groceries and don't be nowhere near the price.
Oh my!
The Price is Right. I would go on Jeopardy, but I'd just be there just to be there.
Yeah.
Getting everything
Family Feud.
Family Feud. I would do Family Feud over Jeopardy.
Family Feud is a scam.
I always wondered like on Wheel of Fortune, everybody's life is happy on that motherfucker. I'm married to my wife of 32 years with my wonderful children. They never be like, yeah, life is cool. It's good.
Yeah, I'm breathing.
I'm breathing. Yeah, man. I gotta go court. You know.
What?
Like you ain't never heard a nigga say that shit on there.
I need his money to pay this lawyer.
Hey, Lucious, where are you from?
$10,000, they was rich. When I was little, like $10,000, they rich as hell.
Nah. That's how much it costs to get out there.
Yeah, I know.
So a weak ass resort.
That shit
You ever been to Fiji?
10,000 used to be money. Now blow through $10,000 in a weekend if you're really partying like that.
That's not including the taxes they're gonna take out too.
Oh,
Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I mean,
hey, you remember Wheel of Fortune where that dude tried to solve the puzzle and he said, "Bitches in the future." He was like, "No,
"Oh yeah,
Bitcoin is the future." That nigga said, "Bitches in the future."
That Carmen Sandiego TV show.
Oh yeah.
Did anybody ever want to do Fear Factor?
Never.
No.
Yeah, that went a little.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't have me eat bull testicles and shit.
Yeah.
Not doing that like that.
Money.
We got a pair of fresh hog testicles.
Like, oh, here's a bowl of maggots. We need you to go in face first.
I'm not eating.
And the first one will be like $78, and you got to do the most deplorable shit for $70. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Doesn't pan out.
Yeah, fuck Fear Factor. That shit is for the strong.
For the strong.
Yeah, that shit is for the strong, man. You gotta be you gotta be hurting.
Or white.
Yeah, because them motherfuckers doing the chaotic shit. You gotta jump over this mountain and use a balance beam with no net or rope. And them motherfuckers be on it. Like, fuck that shit. What topic y'all want to talk about? What y'all got on y'all's mind? What's going on?
Since we was talking about old stuff, it had me thinking about like just back in the days, shooting your shot. Old school back in the days, we all are people of a certain age, so y'all remember the days of hollering at people in the mall or getting hollered at in the mall. The mall was really where you went when you really wanted to catch a little something. But today is a little different. We in different times, so I want to know like shooting your shot back then versus shooting your shot right now. Have you changed your game? Have you altered anything? Have you changed your approach? Because we're in different times now.
For me personally, I think like it's a little bit easier now. Like I still use the same approach. Back then I wasn't really like shooting my shot. I was just talking. And even now I'm just talking. But I'm funny, so it kind of works. But me, it should be helping. So They like memes and TikToks. So all you gotta do is make them laugh a few times, send them a few TikToks here and there, and then start a conversation off of that, and then go from there.
So you talking about sliding in DMs or something like that? I'm talking about or in person. Okay.
In person, I just talk. So and then it just leads to something. It leads to something.
Why do you just talk, Kenyon? Let's dig deeper.
Let's elaborate.
I don't have any game.
Because women love a good conversation.
That too, and I found out like when you was young and shit, you used to have to go to the mall. That's when I found out I was like the ugly nigga in the crew too. At that point,
Wow.
I just dressed nice. I was just like, something ain't right. But yeah, because I didn't know how to talk to them. You know how like, hey, my boy over there, I just stand there looking stupid like. Nah.
You ever wonder what to say? Like, what is he saying? Like, I don't know what to say.
Or she be like, "Hey, what's up?" And you say nothing. Or some shit.
I'm good.
Hey,
Have you ever been the dude that goes up to the girl and say that my homeboy went out at you?
Yeah.
Have you ever been that dude?
Yeah.
What's that? Is that what now?
That the dude that goes to the girl and tells them that your boy want to talk to. Have you ever been that guy?
Oh, bro, I had some niggas. Look, so it's like graduation night. I'm in the club, and this bad chick comes in. And she's too bad. You ever like sit there and be like, nah, bro, she don't want me. Like, nah, I'm not even in. I don't even look like I'm in her league. Like, so it'd be something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you faking yourself out, right? So this girl, me and her call eyes or whatever. Everybody sees the shit, and then she like tells me come here or whatever. And one of my homies that was with me, he was like, "Yo, bro, you want me to go talk to her for you?" Like, nigga, she just called me out. No, you're not going to talk. You ain't fucking this up, man.
Oh, man.
I've been there, dude.
So
it's crazy though.
what I want to know is from the ladies, how do y'all feel when that dude comes to y'all and says, "Hey, my homeboy"?
No.
If that ever happened.
But you can't put it into a mindset of being mid-30s, early 40s. Like, if you still doing that, brother.
This is not younger days.
Yeah, we talking about younger days.
Even younger days, no.
So in the younger days, when the guy come up and told you my friend want to talk to you, that's when you looking to see who's the cuter of the two.
There's that. There is that.
Because sometimes the friend that's coming to talk to you be cuter than the friend that want to talk to you.
So the friend that's approaching you is cuter than the dude he trying to put on, then you just be like, "No,
I'm good."
Y'all ever got in a situation where you realize you dating the ugliest one out of the group?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're losing. It's not about looks though. All the rest of them. But no, it's not about looks. It's not about nothing physical. That's the biggest lie ever told, bro.
So to the ladies, have y'all changed y'all game or how y'all would shoot y'all shot or from back then to these days? Nope.
So
I mean, what? How do they shoot?
I don't know what you're asking because I haven't approached people. I don't approach people.
You don't do no little hint, no little eye contact, maybe a little motherfucking little cut eye, maybe a little, you know what I mean? To let him know that it's okay to approach? Or you just be minding your damn business?
I be minding my damn business. Honestly, like, I really be minding my business.
You be having some girls now, they figure like, yo, if I look at you, that means come talk to me or they're like, and
sometimes you're scared to do that because sometimes if I like, let's say I'm out and I just happen to glance some way. Now, this guy might feel like that was his invite to come over and it might not have been your invite. And now you're here inside of my bubble because you feel like my eye contact meant come over here and talk to me. And I might have just been scanning the room.
I heard the girl say that she don't even look in a man's direction because he might think that it's okay for her to be approached. She said she don't even like to look in the direction of the dude.
But it's like sometimes it's like, yo, depending on where you at, you're gonna get approached. Yeah. Like if you're in the club, you know what, motherfuckers in the club be looking for something to go home with for the most part. Like
another thing I heard too is like, you know how we like to approach women wherever we see them at. Wherever you find that, then it's going down.
I mean, but there's no place I won't holler at a female.
A young lady, I ain't gonna say young girl, young lady told me that The only time that she's cool with being approached is in social settings, lounges, bars, places where you are there to be social. But if I'm in a grocery store, the gas station, Costco, I don't give a fuck where I'm at. If I'm running errands, if I'm in an errands running location, I'm at FedEx trying to mail a box, like leave me alone.
Yeah, we got stuff to do. Being a man is the last thing on our mind. We got errands to run.
I've seen everything happen to women at the gas station. They be trying to like go out and shit.
Gas station's the worst. I would hate to be a fine woman at a gas station. I would be afraid for my life.
Brothers stop pumping their gas and go try to get a number or something.
Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I went to the gas station one time. It was a young lady at the pump next to me, and she was looking at me as if I was gonna say something to her. And I'm cutting eyes because I'm looking at her because she's looking at me, and I know that she thinks I'm about to say something. So I'm like, I'm not about to say nothing, but she's watching me like a hawk. I'm like, nah, I ain't that dude that's gonna run up on you while you pumping your gas.
The most I'll say to you is, how you doing?
I ain't saying a goddamn thing. I don't even approach women no more.
I throw the head now. I just like,
yeah. How you doing? Good morning.
I give them the white people shit. I'll be like, I don't approach women no more. My game completely changed. I used to be the dude that run up on girls everywhere.
I don't remember.
I don't care where we at. Walmart, Target. I don't give a damn. Walking down the street, you can be at the bus stop. I'm pulling over. We in traffic. I'm pulling you over like I'm the police.
Hey, buddy, check this out. My homeboy live in Texas, right? And we was sitting there, we was riding, and he was like, "Man, I love summertime. Man, it's the best time of the year for me." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Man, you see a fine girl walking down the street, you pull over and let the air conditioner hit her in the face when she look at it."
Oh my God!
I bet you get it in.
You're not wrong. It's hot down here.
And I was like, what a hell of a strategy, bro. He was like, when you stick her head in the window, turn that vent over there, and then let the air conditioner hit her in the face.
No, back in my
young
young days, dancing was my strategy. I've been over good dancing as dick. I just go outside and start dancing, and then girls just come to me and want to dance with me. And that's how I did my thing. I didn't even have to talk. I just get to dancing around like goddamn old Marion. That was a wrap.
That motherfucker. Oh boy, if that nigga buddy in 2002 heard "Just Give Me the Light," it was over.
It was over. And somebody baby mama was coming home with me too.
What were you saying, Katie?
I don't remember last time I approached a woman. Like, I think now it's just in group settings. It's like when we sitting down, like if I'm at a club or something, we just sitting there talking. We just end up like sparking up conversation. But other than that, I ain't never seen nobody who's just like, "Ooh, I'm about to go shoot my shot." I bought drinks and shit, but I buy drinks at the bar just to get your ass out the way because they be taking forever. I'm done.
What you got? Let me do all of our drinks together.
Get their drinks and give me mine so they can get the hell out of here. That shit is annoying. Women are the worst drink orders. But
You say what?
y'all the worst drink orders.
How?
Because most of y'all really don't know what y'all want. Y'all be going.
Y'all really don't. This is their go-to though. Give me something girly.
I behind like a group of girls. There was like 5 of them, and there was like 10 minutes. There, well, girl, I don't know. I want this. I want this. I was like, "Fucking move out the way." What they getting? I'll pay for it. And I paid for their drinks. And she was like, "So you don't want to talk to me or nothing?" I was like, "Nah, y'all was just moving too slow." And I walked off.
Wow.
Give me a girl. Give me something girly.
Like it's happy hour.
I don't like girly drinks because girly drinks a lot of times, even though they're colorful, they're too fruity. Like I don't like fruity drinks.
Wait, so ladies, when's the last time y'all been just straight up approached like old school style?
Fall of last year sometime between.
That's kind of recent.
I mean, that's the most recent I can think of. And
That's actually kind of recent.
It's a little rough, but I mean, it wasn't the usual bullshit. It was a "Hi, my name is yada yada."
Slim Shady.
Are you single? Yada yada.
So what's the usual though? You say it wasn't the usual bullshit. What's the usual?
Hey ma, you got a fat ass. Why don't you want that kind of bullshit? Like none of that.
Oh, that's the harassment.
Yes.
That's what we call that.
But that used to be cool though. You used to be.
That was never cool. That's
yeah.
the
Thank
point.
you, Ray.
What is the problem? The fact that you said that used to be cool, that was never cool.
You was just called by the color of your outfit. Red pants.
Yes.
I'm the only person that's ever.
And then you keep walking, and then they get pissed at you, and you keep walking and ignoring them.
Yeah.
Like, that's why your
I'm the
eyebrows.
only person that's used a line as such and clap cheeks behind it.
You're not the only one, but I'm just saying some people don't like that shit.
Yes, the classy ones.
Oh, I have been with some trash in my day.
When did you learn that shit's not cool?
In my early 20s.
What happened? What made you?
When did you stop using it?
When I heard somebody else do it and get cussed the fuck out, I was like, I'm doing that no more.
Just like, okay.
Noted.
But before then, I guess it worked for you all that time, so that's why you felt it was okay.
I never just said no fat ass and nothing. I just be like, hey, you looking real good, or you wearing them pants or some shit like that. I ain't never just been straight vulgar like that. Like them titties.
But no, we're talking about those vulgar people.
Oh no, I ain't never been just straight up vulgar like that. Titties looking sexy. I ain't never did.
What is he talking about?
I know Ray didn't hurt it all. I still, Ray, come on now, because I seen when you first walked in.
I don't care what you saw and what you remember. That does not mean that is what I like.
Ray is the first girl I seen fine in uniform.
That doesn't mean that is what you wanted or what you like.
Everybody there ugly in uniform except Ray. She was wearing the shit out that motherfucking BDUs.
First of all, the BDUs fucking fitted, so the pants fitted automatically. And then, you know, it was one of those things. I didn't want to walk around with my hair over my head, so I made sure my hair stayed braided. It was just, I don't know.
Ray had on Fashion Nova BDUs.
I
did not. he just complimented you on your battle dress uniform.
Why you get spandex? Why you got spandex BDUs here? I don't know how them.
BDU leggings. That was the best. The show, like the fit and everything, BDUs was the best.
These days,
you had to go get them done, though. You had to go get them done to fit you, because if not, they look like fucking trash bags on you.
Nah, when women used to wear blues, that's the worst fucking thing in the world.
Oh God.
Yes.
They all look like the little Nutcracker toys.
Oh.
Dollar Tree presidential toys.
Terrible. Today though, I don't shoot my shot at all. I do not do no approaching. I do none of that.
I think the climate kind of changed that too.
Oh, I'm not saying nothing. I sit at the bar. I go out to bars a lot. I go just sit at bars a lot, and I will mind my damn business. If don't nobody,
I'll leave motherfuckers alone, bro.
Oh yeah,
I leave people alone too. And plus, I need like an open invitation. Like I need like a clear hint. Like, yo, you want me to?
Yeah.
Talk.
It's got to be painfully obvious.
Yeah.
Before, exactly.
So what am I supposed to do? Like stare at you the whole time? For you to realize I'm staring at you?
That would help. Yeah. I'd be mad oblivious. Like you never know. I'd be mad oblivious. If I'm like in a club setting or something like that, I'd be mad oblivious. I really don't be. I'd be paranoid, looking like, yo, that nigga might got a gun. They about to start fighting. I be paying attention to everything.
Yeah, I'll be scanning. Like I'm in a club set with a bunch of people. I am scanning to see who's doing what.
I ain't been
so y'all not even paying attention to the women anymore? Because I thought that was the reason y'all were
the women know that they be dancing their own little circles, screaming, "Hey," popping bottles. Like they don't be paying attention to us.
Women just sit there on their phone doing this shit. They just sit there Snapchatting videos and shit like that.
You'll see a chick go, "It's a video." Oh, what? Hey, like yo.
I don't
be caring no more. VIP section being all crazy and shit.
I really don't see why people go to the club no more, for real.
I didn't even know people go to clubs. It's just more
like 45 minutes. Then after that,
it's all lounge areas with tables and chairs so everybody can sit down and
relax. Because the women don't talk to you unless you somebody. Yeah, unless they pop about 3 bottles at the table, they're not gonna talk to you. If you just Joe Smo, I got in the club, I'm happy to be here.
Oh yeah,
let's meet some people. They're not gonna talk to you.
I've been in clubs and I've been like sitting in a VIP with women and they haven't spoke to me until I bought like a bottle. That was like the weirdest shit ever. I was just like, oh, they think I got money. Little did they know.
Look at the dating scene right now.
Yeah, like
you gotta prove you got disposable income to get attention from women.
Yeah.
Now, that's why I just go to bars. Usually bars, people are down to earth.
Yeah, I love bars.
Yeah.
Like cigar
I'm the
lounges.
dude that goes to the bar and sit and watch the game now. I'm that old.
Yeah.
Bars are nice. I prefer a bar over a club. Like,
And some of their food is delicious. Like some of the bars got some good bar food. So
Yeah,
Bar
I'd rather go there and play some pool with some people or something and chill the fuck out. Have a couple drinks. I ain't trying to be in your club.
cigar
Man.
lounges and stuff like that. Cigar lounges be pretty dope. Dude. It's
Yeah.
an older crowd, but it's not as crazy. But
Yeah, you can chill out. You can actually enjoy being outside.
You know what I gathered from this conversation is shooting your shot is pretty much dead.
I mean, if you want
dating nowadays is just trash anyway. Like dating now is trash. Period.
you see how young people meet each other. They say, "Hey, are you on social media? What's your Instagram?" And they pull the phone out and exchange.
Oh yeah,
and they walk away.
The times I have talked to young ladies, I don't even ask for their phone number. I just be like, "What's your IG?"
yeah, they're not like a terrorist or nothing like that.
I don't even ask for phone numbers at all. What's your Instagram? I hope people say that.
Yeah,
They ain't going to church no more.
Like,
You can see that going and watch church online.
I can only imagine what the kids are doing in church now.
When the last time y'all looked in the church? It's majority women in church.
Yeah, so last time I went to church, my grandma was in town preaching. So that was about a year ago.
All right,
How many men was in there?
This is a good ass topic. Does anybody go to church every Sunday?
No.
Every Sunday, not anymore. I stopped drinking.
Do you go at least once a month?
Now
I only go when I'm invited, and that depends on who invites me.
Do you go?
So you don't have a church home to go to on a regular?
No. I used
my
to.
church go live on Facebook. I go.
I'm gonna say, yeah, my uncle now goes live on Facebook, so I don't have to go into the church. And so the only time I get called to show up to the family church is when my grandmother's in town and she's preaching, and she'll call and say, "Hey, I'm in town, grandma preaching at this church, and I would love to see you there." Then I physically go to support my grandmother. But if it's a normal Sunday, my uncle church go live every Sunday. So I'm going to watch it on Facebook Live.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't. When you have somebody that preaches, or you know somebody that preaches, it's kind of like going to see a comedian every week. Your favorite comedian every week. You're like, oh, I ain't seen this already. You doing? Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna sound fucked up. I went on a church date once.
A church date?
Yeah.
You didn't think that was crazy?
So my thing is just like I was looking for a church at the time, but I love the Lord still. But I was looking for a church at the time. It just so happened it was a girl I was talking to through a DM, whatever. She invited me to the church. Now, mind you, I've never seen her in person or nothing like that. Never thought about her like sexually or anything like that. We just met through mutual friends. But once I saw her get out the car, I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
At the church, right? And I'm just like, I'm going to hell for thinking the way I was thinking.
What was you thinking?
Lucious.
I was thinking a lot. Like, she was tall, thick as fuck. It was a lot going on. I was just like, this at church, this is nuts. Oh. Then we get into church. You know how when a preacher like preaching his ass off and it always hits somebody, she started crying and shit. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh my God.
I've never ever understood. It's weird because like my dad's a pastor. So like if I'm down there, I'll go to church with him just out of respect or whatever. And like they think because I'm his son that we're alike. So they'll be trying to have me like read at Bible study and shit. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know. Bro, I can't answer these fill in the blanks. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I ain't been to church 7 years. Like I don't come here regularly. Like I'm literally here. I'm here so I don't get fined.
You should be a supportive child.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't know.
I mean, I get it because, like, especially when you have a family member that preaches is into the church like that, and when you knew them before they became so saved, and when they be talking, telling these stories to people that don't know them, sometimes you be like, why are you sitting here acting like you just came out the womb and you was holier than thou? And we all know you used to do crack back in the day, or you used to smoke cigarette, or you had 5,000 girlfriends back in the day, and then all of a sudden you gave your life to the Lord, and now 10 years later, you're this big preacher.
Yeah, don't come talk to me when I'm 21. When you got to live out all the way till you was 50. Like, and you had good moments.
Right, and then tell me what I should do with my life.
You know how I know they were good moments? Because you're talking about them still. So, like, don't come to me trying to correct my life.
I think I'm gonna wait till I'm like 55 to get like saved and stuff.
I know a dude. He used to like getting baptized. Like,
he liked getting baptized.
You said what, Ray?
You said he liked getting baptized?
Yeah, he used to love it. My mom was getting baptized. He was about to run up there and try to volunteer to get baptized. Like, bro, what is?
What?
Baptized like 8 times.
You just like swimming.
You probably do.
Passion.
Yeah, I ain't been to church in years, man.
I'll be honest, I stopped going because I felt uncomfortable. Like, speaking of shooting your shot, I went as a guest with one of my friends. This was like fall last year. And it was so funny because I went with her and her mom. And I sat close to her mom because she was part of the choir. So she went up there, did her thing. Me and her mom sat down, got through the service. It was after service. It was getting a little sketchy because all of a sudden you had all these other young and older men come up to her mom like, hey, is that your daughter? And she's like, I've been going to church here for years and you ain't never seen her. Why would this be my daughter? Oh, she looks a lot like you. Y'all look like sisters. I mean, just men out the woodwork. She was like, I don't even know that man's name. I've been here for so long. And all of a sudden he wants to talk to me.
I think it's just an older man thing. Because yesterday when I was at the barbershop, this is when I realized, like, yo, I'm going to be a nasty-ass old black man. I just know it. Like,
how do you call that out?
I am. Because it was a girl, she came in to get her haircut, right? Dude was talking normal as hell first, right? But she was pretty, right? He was just like, and he'd be getting his haircut, he'll just say the most random shit, like, ooh, a cut like that. And just like to get his haircut, he'd be like, what the fuck?
Man, I got an uncle like that.
And I see him up there they walk outside, I see him up there spitting game to her and everything. Like, I got a feeling that's gonna be me when I get old, and I'm gonna be terrified of it.
As long as you ain't going to home, as long as you ain't getting excited about homecoming week, bro, I think you'll be all right. As long as you them old dudes that love going to homecoming.
From high school to college, though.
I'm talking about college. I would hope not high school.
Yeah.
Right.
There's some old niggas that still be going homecoming.
He's probably slinging 12 play too. He's just he's probably.
I went down. I went to Jackson.
State cleaning out his closet.
When I went to Jackson State homecoming, when Deion Sanders is the coach down there, so Jackson State had about 100,000 black people down there of all ages. So I get it, but them old niggas was down there.
I know they are
trying to do little Q steps with their little golden boots.
Hey, bro, we got a comedian that pulled out his gold boots for every big show he put them on. Them niggas go crazy.
All right.
And they paid to get friends.
Niggas don't pay no dues.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I always kind of wanted to join the fraternity, but the whole idea of paying to make friends was just wild to me.
You're not paying to make friends. Stop that. I hate that people say that. You're not paying to make friends.
Here's the thing. I got mad when people, because in the military, you can't join a frat. Because I was, like, most of my family are Omegas and stuff like that. So I thought about being one at one point because I was a squire growing up and all the stuff they used to make me do. But then I joined the military and I found out they got, like, military fraternities. I was like, what's the point? Like, it just seems pointless to me.
It's a brotherhood. It's a brotherhood. Look, I don't know what fraternities do. Like, I don't know. I was too into wrestling to give a fuck what fraternities do.
I used to want to be a Kappa so bad.
Why Kappa?
The show.
The pretty boys, ain't it?
You say what?
The pretty boys, they be doing a little shimmy there.
The shoulders.
I mean, I just asked why that one.
That's why I seen a little shoulder shimmy and I looked at the girls. I looked at them doing the shoulder shimmy and I looked at the girls and they were very receptive. So I was like, that's what I need to be.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, I never
loving every second of it.
Yeah, I never paid attention.
I would say everybody has their own signature move and people react to the signature move.
I don't know. The Qs are the most raunchiest.
The niggas just stick their tongue out and rap.
The Qs are the most long. doggest, raunchiest.
We understand that, BJ. Fraternities are a beautiful thing to people that are in fraternities, but if you don't
For
understand,
those people that don't know or understand it, they never did. It's either gonna be you're part of it, you understand it, and you love what you do, and those people who don't, they don't.
I've always been. I was like, I'm gonna be weird on my own. I'm good.
I was a squire, so I had the silver boots. I didn't get the gold boots. I wouldn't run. I had the silver boots. They used to make us do some shit at them parties.
You know what? And hearing Kenya want to be an Omega, it makes sense. Show raunchy ass.
He would have fit right in. Huh?
Right on in. Right on in.
Everybody asked me like, "What you would have played?" I'd be like, "Cute." I was like, "I can see it." Like, what the fuck? I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, some people you can see it in them.
Mm-hmm.
What are the pretty boys?
Kappas.
Kappas? Yeah, that's what my cousin was like. Nah, you're a pretty boy. You ain't cute. Like,
that's what I wanted to be, a Kappa.
Man, I don't know. I don't know nothing about them. I couldn't tell you a dance move they do, none of that. So
I even learned it a little bit. I put on Boosie.
Really?
I was mad about that. Hey, real quick, y'all thoughts on the Super Bowl halftime show? Y'all watch?
Yeah, it was dope. I enjoyed it.
Why did everybody think 50 Cent was fat?
I thought he was.
You can't argue facts, my brother. That man is big.
That nigga was fat.
He was fat.
He's gotten older, so he has weight for his age. Like, you can't expect the man that got out here to look like the man in the video.
He got an old man weight on.
Like, he ain't in movies. Like, he's in the show, but
you see how he got up there, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he grabbed a little thing. Yeah.
Like, I couldn't do that shit. Oh, hell no.
Yeah. And then he stood up there upside down for about 20, 30 seconds.
But all the people that's talking about it, can they do what this man just did with all the weight that they said he got?
Nah, I couldn't.
No, I just feel like they need to shut the fuck up.
Okay,
enjoy the show and be done with it.
Going from that, do you feel like with celebrities, like people have this vision of what a celebrity is? So like if they have a flaw or if something's wrong, they get judged crazy about it?
Yes.
So I think because it's 50 Cent, if you follow 50 Cent on social media,
he trolls fucking everybody.
He gets everybody. So the moment he slipped up, I felt like everybody's just like, okay, 50, it's your turn.
But I'm not gonna say I get what you're saying about 50, but just think about just other celebrities that ain't. They trash everybody as soon as they find anything.
Y'all remember when Cardi B, I guess, a nude to her titty came out? People were mad at how big her areolas were.
Oh, yeah.
She had a whole baby. That's what a titty looked like. All areolas don't look the same.
But that's the thing. People judge famous people on shit that happens to normal bodies. They talk about them and their flaws when it's the same shit that normal people go through on a regular basis.
50 Cent is 46 years old, man. That man can have his old man weight.
I think everybody getting mad at Quavo because his teeth.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him. I'm more mad at his teeth.
That was kind of disgusting. I ain't gonna front. Like,
look, I'm way older than that young man right there.
Bro, you can take care of
I don't want to hear it.
You got the
first. That young man.
That's weird though, bro. You'll see drug dealers and you'll be like, bro, you don't go to the dentist though. That's
some people don't care about hygiene like that.
Oh God. Were they always like that, or is it because he had grills on them for so long?
It's probably
a good question.
Yeah, the grills usually cover up the flaw. I know a dude missing the front tooth. He just
but if he can pull them hoes off, that means he could have pulled them hoes off and hit them with some Colgate.
Yeah, he only needs to replace all those at one point. Like,
I got gold teeth and I wear them things quite often, and my teeth is good.
But he know a dude who missing the front
tooth, so he wearing a whole rack across there, so it look like he got a mouthful of gold.
Hey, I knew a dude that had a missing front tooth, and he had a retainer with the tooth attached. So he
no, bro. Look, so we at work. we at work, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but a pole fell and hit this dude in the back of the head, right?
Oh.
And he looked up. It wasn't like a big pole to knock him out of that, but it was like it just tapped him in the back of the head. And then when he looked up, his mouth was like this. and his teeth were like. Some dude looked at him and was like, "Yo, why he got the Bobby Brown face?"
Wait.
And we didn't know he was missing a tooth.
So he got hit in the back of the head.
He missed his whole retainer with his tooth in it came out. It came out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I saw the real him.
Oh, bro! And then we had a motherfucker. All his teeth came out. Like he just his dentures fell out, bro.
Oh.
And it looked like he lost 20 pounds in his face.
Lord.
His lips just sunk in and everything.
So because I don't mean to switch the subject, but BJ is not here, right?
Yeah.
So he had mentioned in the group chat a topic. So I want to go ahead and bring it up. And it says, if you were the opposite gender, do you think that you would marry yourself like you are right now?
No.
Why Keisha and Kenyon said the opposite answer at the same time?
I think Kenyon be bullshit, man. You act like you like the most horrible human being on earth, man.
He said he would pledge Omega. I believe him.
That doesn't make him a bad person.
Why would you not marry yourself?
That's a good question.
It is.
We waiting, Kenny.
Look at his face.
I know, right? Like you really.
I don't even know where to start. Man. Like
you don't know where to start on why you would marry yourself.
I'm inconsistent as hell. I know my fault. I'm inconsistent as hell. For one,
work with that.
Honestly, I'm cool with communication, but if I don't feel like talking, I'm not going to talk. So you can't force me to communicate with you. Also, I enjoy my me time. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered with you. I can go a whole day without talking to you. That don't mean I don't love you. I just don't want to talk to you.
So you won't deal with somebody like that? Like you won't marry somebody like that has your same.
Reason you just the question is like, would I marry myself? No, nah.
But you haven't said anything that's like, yo, red flag. Like everybody.
I mean, the stuff he said though. If you're in a relationship and that's what you want, most women, when you get married, you want consistency. I want communication. I want to be around you. And if he know he ain't offering that, no, ain't nobody want to marry his ass.
Exactly.
It's not gonna happen. Like, trust me.
Wait. So Keisha, why would you marry yourself? Because you said yes.
Because I know I have all the qualifications to keep somebody in a marriage. I have the consistency, the consideration, the support, what's the word?
Interdependence?
Interdependence. Thank you. Couldn't think of it. All that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I know I have the basis to keep something going. So
see, that's dope. All I can offer is sex and laughs. Like
Jesus.
Hey, you know what, Kenyon? Sometimes that's enough. That's enough. What is that Pete Davidson's doing right now, sir?
You can take her out to get ice cream. I ain't taking you nowhere.
So Ray, would you marry yourself?
At this point in my life, probably not.
Okay.
Right now, I'm in a selfish space right now. I don't want to, like you say, I have my days. Like I like the fact of the relationship I'm in because we don't stay together. So when I don't want to talk and we on the phone, I'm like, you know what? I had one of those days. I don't feel like talking. And sometimes he says the same thing to me, but I know that when I'm ready to actually get married, I don't want that. I want to be able to give you the attention you need. And I want the attention that I want when I want it. And I don't want to have to wait because you feel some type of way. So right now, no.
Lou?
Of course I would marry myself.
Why?
Look at me. Look at me. Take a good look. This is what perfection looks like. I'm most gifted, most talented, most likely to succeed.
Nigga, we are not in high school.
And I also host the dopest podcast in America. Who wouldn't want to be with that? Buddy.
I would 100% marry myself. I'm only immature buddy when it's time to be immature buddy. But in a relationship, I'm thoughtful. I am caring. I am supportive as the fuck. I'm understanding. I listen. I listen to what you ain't even tell me. You could be talking to me about some bullshit you've seen, and I pick up on that, and that might turn into a gift. Oh. You might tell me you need some shit, and I need to get this one day, and one day might turn into whenever Amazon ship it. I am thoughtful as a motherfucker. I actually give a fuck. I just be immature buddy on the internet, live on television, but in real life, I'm that guy.
And this isn't the drink talking. This is legit. This is mature buddy.
She sounds like she's interested.
Even if it is a drink talk, buddy, you're not playing with me. This is how you really are. Let's just say it is the Jack. Let's just say, hold on. Let's just say this is Jackie D talking right now.
Oh my god.
So if I'm telling you,
fucked it up, buddy should just say yes.
If I'm telling you I'm this person while I'm on Jackie D, and I'm always with my boy Jackie D, what type of person are you gonna get when I'm on Jackie D? You're gonna get the thoughtful, caring.
But what I'm gonna get when you're not on him?
Yeah.
You'll get irritated, thoughtful, caring.
Wait, when am I not on them? Pause.
So if Buddy gets married, you marry into a throuple.
Yeah, and you should be very appreciative because I would love the fuck out of you, especially when I'm drunk.
I'm just glad you ain't drinking Paul Masson. Like, I'll have to look at you different.
Men drink
and J. What else we got? We're doing good. You guys are doing good tonight.
I had a question.
Since you're on the topic of marrying ourselves, you put a topic in the group chat.
Wait a minute. Kenny had something.
No, go ahead, Keisha.
Okay, so my question was, men, if there's something you wanted to teach to the women or you think we should learn or could learn, what would you think is the most important thing that we should learn? And vice versa, us women teaching or could or should teach the men on anything.
Just because you're over talking me does not mean you win in the argument.
Oh, I didn't understand.
I need ladies going first on this.
No, I got it. I got one.
Go ahead, Lou. Just
because you're over talking me does not mean you win in the argument. You're still losing. You're still down by 20. You need to look at the scoreboard, call time out, and gather yourself before you come at me with that bullshit again.
Okay.
And use your inside voice. Sometimes it's good to close your mouth and listen.
Oh, okay.
That way you can actually hear what I'm saying instead of interpreting it as you're trying to over talk me. But that's my advice. I know it's harsh. I know it's without KY and Vaseline.
Oh, wow.
But that's just how it is tonight.
Or Astro.
Who wants to go next?
Right? Kiki?
Let's see. To the men, providing is not enough. And I only say that because I've seen through many generations and friends that most men think if I just provide, that's all you need. We actually need more than just providing. I'm not saying we need to do everything. Just it takes more than that. It takes quality time. It takes communication. There's a lot of men out there that think as long as I pay the bills, we're good, right? No, you're missing out on a few other things as well to keep a lady.
Okay, Keisha. Now I got a question.
All right.
Now, if I provide all those other things, but I got a fire-ass mixtape that's going to come out in 2 years, and I'm not providing, would you still let me stay?
What?
If I'm doing all the other stuff that you like,
okay,
but I can't provide because my mixtape hasn't got enough streams to be shit. So I'm not providing, but I'm doing everything else. Would you allow me to stay?
Yeah, we'll work on that. Now it's not gonna stay that way, but yeah.
He already said 2 years, girl. He already said it's been 2 years. No,
but I need you to buy in. I need you to buy into my. This is my vision. Everybody don't see my vision. This is my vision.
I gotta go after Keisha because I did want to hear Ray, but because of what Keisha said,
I can give you mine.
It fits right into what I was gonna say. But go ahead, Ray.
So for me, the thing is, learn how to be an actual partner in this. Because a lot of times I get that we're two individuals, and a lot of times, and that's just from my own personal experience, I give up so much to be a partner to you, but a lot of times you don't know how to be an active partner. And then when I try to do things for us to become this partner or this partnership that I really want us to be, a lot of times you get hit with so much resentment and so much, they don't want to get out of their bubble or try because they're so used to being their way. I need you to learn how to be an actual partner.
That's important.
Well, my thing is, women, y'all want too goddamn much. And that goes with what Keisha said. We don't only want you to be a provider. So first of all, I got to go to work however many hours it is and pay these bills. Then I got to come home and be a sex machine. Don't
I didn't say all that.
Oh, pause yourself.
Okay.
No, they got roses now. But go ahead, buddy.
Now I got to come home and put dick down properly. Because if you don't get what you came for and I get what I came for, my sex is trash. So I got to provide financials. I got to let you have an orgasm that's pretty much useless because my orgasm makes babies. Yours don't do a goddamn thing. So I got to give you an orgasm. And then on top of that, don't let us have kids because now you're going to want me to change a diaper or two. You're going to want me to motherfucking play with these goddamn kids after I worked all day to pay all these damn bills and gave you this orgasm.
So I ain't work.
Exactly.
I didn't go to work either.
We didn't work. We didn't clean. We didn't handle the babies too. They just raising themselves.
Oh, you saying this is fair? Because first of all, we both working. Guess who doing both of our jobs for us? School. Watch your mouth. School is doing both of them.
Who gotta make sure they're doing homework? Who getting to them first? Who's doing the dishes? Who's cooking? Who gets home first? Who gets off first? I want to know all that.
We don't know all that. That's too many variables right there. You throwing in all these variables.
You doing all the work.
You throwing in all these variables. But first of all, you said
they're detailed.
Check this out though. You said the word provide, which means I'm doing majority of the financial burden. So
we are providing. You need to know that you need to do more than that because us women do more than that on a daily basis.
If you telling me I'm a provider, you ain't doing all that.
No,
because I am providing.
Nobody said you weren't doing anything. I'm saying you need to know how to provide and tend to me, tend to the kids, because I'm doing the same thing. And if I'm not, you accepted that.
We both providing?
Excuse me?
Are we both providing?
We are both providing. That's what. Where did you think I was starting with?
What year is this?
We in my world. I don't care what
I'm about to say,
this is.
This gotta be Keisha world because in every other world, men are paying bills around this gent.
Kenyon.
In Atlanta, men are paying bills.
Girl, don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into that bullshit ass trap. Do not do that bullshit. Because you know what the fuck you do. You know goddamn well all niggas that's in relationships saying they provide ain't provide every motherfucking thing. Sometimes both of our checks got to make sure we survive. So don't fall into that bullshit. Can you go?
Hey, but I will I will say this to y'all. There's a dude right now that has a feature with Yo Gotti. That's gonna make it in about 2 years. Just sit back and wait. He owns the master, so it's gonna get cleared.
Yo, you did $1 for $1 free.
Yeah. Stay woke, Kings. Go ahead, Kenyon.
What I want women, just because I'm content doesn't mean I'm happy.
Ooh, okay.
That's a good one. That was mature as fuck too.
And also, you know how sometimes women ask you questions and like as a man you just answer, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel or stuff at that moment because I'm not used to really processing my thoughts and emotions. Or if you give me time to process, I could probably get an answer like in a couple of hours or a couple of days. But I'm not really good as a man. I'm not really great at processing my feelings and my emotions on the spot.
Oh, wait.
That's a good one.
Let's dig into that real quick. Why is that?
It was, I hate to say it, I guess I'm a product of my environment, of how I was raised and the men I've been around. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I'm just now realizing that was a fucking problem. But we having a serious conversation. You ask me how to feel. I need time to think on that. I just can't give you the first thing to come to my head because it's gonna come out wrong. And depending on how this conversation is going, I'm trying to actually keep peace and not create more chaos than what's already going on. So,
okay, getting deep.
Yeah,
I didn't think about it that way.
That's true as fuck.
Yeah, so
men are not taught to even you niggas suck it up, shut your mouth.
Oh.
Yeah,
but there's pieces of that works. Like there are parts of there are certain things like, bro, it's okay to show your emotion. But bro, at what point?
I've never heard that sentence in my life until recently.
No, I mean I tell them yo, bro, you gotta get it out. Don't do it in front of me because I'm gonna roast you. But that's 5 years ago when I seen you cry, bro. I'm gonna roast you for it, but I understand. I get it. That's what men do, though. You gotta be able to laugh at some of this shit too.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times, there's some mugs that somebody will find a loophole and they'll overdo it, and that'll be the excuse. Now, that's how mental health is becoming, because now you don't know who's crazy and who's not. And I ain't throwing crazy out there being dismissive, but you don't know who really has issues and who really don't. So now you're here and you don't take people seriously, and then something happens and it's just we weren't taught about stuff like that.
I think men don't do that shit. Even with me, I'll use myself as an example. When I was going through my situation, I just straight missing pods. I'm not coming on. You think I'm about to come on this pod with the face already? No, I already got a resting sad face. Imagine when it's an actual sad face. No, we're not doing that.
I just
we're not.
Because nigga, when we talk about them top episodes on episode 50, I would have been on your ass about it, boy. You came here crying and shit.
Exactly. Nah, I'm not gonna have no business.
As a man, when you say about the mental health stuff, I've always been curious about it because I used to always have I just recently started going to therapy and shit like that because I know and then I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety and shit like that. But I be revealing shit that happened that wasn't even in the military. And all of a sudden now all the shit just all comes out at one time.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't realized something like that could still bother me. Because normally you should just talk shit up this I'm just in a mood. It is what it is. But then a mood goes into 1 day and 2 days. And then next thing you know, 2 months, you ain't got a fucking haircut or folded up them clothes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Weird. So
I found out through that, when I first got in the military, just adjusting to being a real person. That bothered me, to the point where I didn't, when you don't experience things, because I've always been pretty happy. And, it's certain things that you just sweep under the carpet, that's just life, doing life shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it comes to a point where you're yo, it's been a month. And now I'm just sitting in dark rooms and I'm not wanting to come outside. And
I don't want to be around people.
Yeah, I don't want to be around people. I don't know why though.
I want to stay in my bed. I'm cool right here in my bed. I can get my food, get back in the bed, and I'm good right here.
Yeah. That's actually one of the hard. That's one of the part I'm scared about the most because I'm getting out in that shit. I'm afraid that I'm not gonna be able to adjust. Being on the outside because I'm used to a regimen. I've been doing shit. I've been doing shit since I was 19. I have a regimented lifestyle. I know on Saturday I'm not doing that. On Sunday I'm doing that. But Monday I know I got this, and that. Even though I'm making
when I got out of the military, when I got in the military, right now in my life, this is the first time I've ever been straight up alone. I live alone. I do everything alone. So growing up, you have parents, auntie, uncles, whatever. When I got old enough, I had a wife, girlfriend, whatever. I always had some extra person. But right now is the first time that I'm just literally by my goddamn self. I got one kid, she grown. She live on college campus. I don't got nobody, no girl, no wife, no nothing. It's just me and this bitch. And this is brand ass new. That shit is fucking different.
How are you coping or how are you adjusting with it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give you some advice. I learned how to be alone.
I do shit like this. I find shit. You see this room? I got all kind of shit everywhere.
Yeah, but you take that time and when you're alone like that, start filling in them gaps where you used to have somebody that had a regiment to it. Filling in with something that you like. Like, that's how I started comedy. Mm-hmm. I was literally alone all the damn time. I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start doing shit I want to do. Mm-hmm. I was like, whatever the risk is, I'm taking it. I'm just going to go do it. And that's when I started doing it. Like, it's just, you can reinvent yourself for real.
Y'all know how many push-ups and weights I be doing? I got a gym downstairs. I be in this bitch going crazy.
And there's a lot of dudes they go crazy in the gym, then they get a girlfriend or something, and that shit slowly starts to slow down. And that was what was keeping them going, like that was keeping them up.
Mm-hmm. They gave them something to do.
Yeah, it gave you something to do, something you enjoy doing. It releases energy and all that stuff, and now you don't do it no more. Now you start to get depressed again. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out.
I would like to know what I mean to cut you off. I like to know on the women's side, like growing up, like dudes are taught like niggas suck it up, you a dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't cry. Like what type of things are y'all taught growing up, like emotionally?
You gotta be married.
I wasn't really taught anything.
You gotta have kids.
I'm finna say, but what Lucious said is not even like emotion. Like you say, once you get a certain age, it's why aren't you married? Why aren't you this? Yeah. Because of the generations before you and the timelines they put on their lives and the things that they've done. But as far as my emotions, I was a big sister. I'm an only girl. So a lot of times I got the same talked at with my brothers because you can't do this. Like, even though I was the girl, I have a big brother and two little brothers. So when my daddy was going off on everybody, I got the same shit they got. He didn't spare my feelings. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, I didn't get that opportunity to play I'm the girl, I'm the daughter role and cry. I didn't get the opportunity to play that. And a lot of times I had to, because my brother was so much older than me, I had to take care of my little brothers because my dad was a roofer, my mom was a school bus driver. So I didn't get the opportunity to be vulnerable or be feminine or be able to express my feelings because I had to make sure my brothers got to school. I was the person, make sure we got in the house after school. Make sure the door is locked until mom and them get home. Make sure I took the stuff out. So I didn't get that opportunity for any of that. So that's when I started writing and reading. Those became my outlets because I didn't have no other outlet.
That's a perspective right there.
Yeah, like women, I think women deal with more pressure.
Oh God, yeah.
Like pressure, they got like a window. It's a like 35-year window. Make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you get criticized a lot of times. Why you dating a plumber? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you go out and date somebody? Go get a lawyer or a doctor. Like, nigga, lawyers and doctors don't hang around in this neighborhood. Where would meet a lawyer or a doctor?
You know what? I kind of think it's equal pressure, but different ways that the pressure is given. Because me growing up, I was literally called Playboy Buddy Rose. Like, if I didn't have hoes, it was like, you ain't got no girls. It's like, now I got to go out and get some girls because now I'm being judged because I ain't out here with a bunch of girls.
Or you know how I got off with that?
You ain't fucking yet?
You ain't fucking yet? Like,
no, I got off with that because motherfuckers thought, they just assumed. The way I talk, the way I carry myself, they just assumed. So I just went with it. I never denied it, never said I did anything. I just, y'all got it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's how I dealt with that.
That's
I
weird.
was kind of cheap when I was younger.
Like, you don't want, like with the women, like y'all getting the pressure of you ain't getting married, you ain't got no man. Like you ain't.
Think about it. Think about the
dudes get pressure for the silly shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you fucked 150 girls and I fucked 2, what difference do it make? Like there ain't no trophy at the end of this game where you get.
But that's the stereotypes and those are the pressures that the world that put on all types of stuff. Like think about it. I'll be 40 and I have no children. You know how many times people still tell me to this day that I still need to have a child. I still need to give my mother a grandchild. My mother has 3. Actually, my mama got 6 if you count my oldest brother's her stepson. So if you count all of the grandchildren she has, my mother's fine and content. She's okay that her daughter did not give her grandchildren. But everyone else feels like I did my mama wrong by not having children. They don't care about the fact that I've already miscarried. They don't care about any of that. The fact that I haven't had a child and I'm about to be 40 is an issue for a lot of people.
Same here. As a dude, it's the same thing.
Wait, what you say, Keisha? Hold on.
On the other spectrum, I have 2 kids and I've never been married, so I'm always getting the question: "You got the kids, but where's the ring?" when you gonna get married? You getting almost 40. It's a lot of pressure. It makes no sense.
That's wild.
Like I think like even like growing up as dudes, you get like you start getting like dumb shit put on you like at a young age. Like I remember like when I first moved to St. Louis, it was just like, yo, you either gonna be a Crip or you gonna be a Blood. I'm like, I don't know what none of them shits is. Like, this is when I'm like 8 or 9, whatever, like that, right? And then just like you go through different stages, like, yo, we're going to talk to girls, we're gonna start having sex with girls, we're gonna start fighting at clubs and shit like that. This is like if you don't do none of that, you like looked as like lowest of the low. Like nobody and shit like that.
Y'all ever been pushed into a fight? The older homies try to
all the fucking time.
make you fight when you don't want to fight. Like, yeah, not like this dude.
Like in my neighborhood, we would have on it was like I want to think it was Sundays. On Sundays, we just had like random ass boxing matches. And whoever showed up, they just pushed the nigga in the middle of the thing. They give him the gloves. Niggas just start boxing.
What? Like Gladiator?
Yeah.
That's how it was. Outside.
No, that's the thing.
It's South St. Louis off of on Shenandoah and Lawrence.
Yeah.
It was an empty lot, and everybody on Sundays, everybody just meet up there. Niggas started to scrap. You had to learn how to fight. You had to learn how to do all types of shit, and you had to do most of this shit by the time you was 13.
Oh.
So
And in front of a whole group of people, because like where my grandmother stayed at.
Internet.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit now. Somebody come back with a pistol.
Right.
Oh, God. No. See.
And they recording everything now.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's worse. It's probably scarier now. I hope people still don't do shit like that, but I'm pretty sure they are.
You know what? Now listening to it, like the women talking, like listen to the ladies talking, and then thinking of our own men pressures and shit. Y'all might got it worse because the older we get, like motherfuckers just like whatever. But the older y'all get, is more pressure of married, kids, ring, where your man at. Y'all still getting the shits.
Because in society's world, when you're growing up, the first thing is you are not considered a woman or you're not considered grown until you have found a husband, until you have had children. And the bad part is if you go to school and do things like I went to the military, I went to school, those things don't matter. Those accomplishments don't matter.
Yeah, I seen a post recently, and it kind of fucked me up. It was just like Rihanna is worth $1.7 billion.
Oh,
and she became a baby mom instead of being a wife. Like, why does that fucking matter? Like, as a man, if she, a
lot of people put a lot of.
But that's the woman pressure, though. That's the woman pressure.
What people gotta realize is marriage is not like people put this thing like marriage is easy. First of all, marriage is hard as fuck. Marriage takes a lot out of you. And a lot of times people want the wedding. They want their friends to be able to be like, oh, I want to be like her because I want to be a wife. And at the end of the day, them motherfuckers that are married are unhappy as fuck. Mm-hmm. Everybody cheat on everybody. And they are not in a healthy marriage.
Yeah.
And then the fact of the matter is people talking about these couples goals. And a lot of time the couple goals ain't really a fucking goal. Just live your life at your pace. But we don't get that opportunity because everybody has something to say. Everybody's recording something. It's on social media. And everybody is going to down it because it ain't what they want it to be.
That's like what's Cardi B and old boy? What's
Offset?
Offset.
Yeah. So when they exchanging gifts on social media, it's all goals. But when he didn't got caught up doing all that bullshit, she getting clowned on the internet. You need to.
But and she this and she that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a wild woman pressure right there because that's a wild women pressure because you saying goals when he's doing all this fire shit for you, but you don't know what she went through to even be there for that fire shit. Like she didn't went through all that bullshit first before he was giving her millions of dollars in gifts and all this old bullshit to where you saying goals, but you wasn't saying goals when he was saying his account was hacked.
I mean, it's like that with anything. Like
that's why
you sit there, you look at LeBron. Oh, go ahead, King.
That's why I understand Oprah and Stedman even more now. That shit that they got makes so much fucking sense. Like that shit is like perfect now. Like a lot of people was talking shit about Oprah and Stedman he's never gonna marry her. Them motherfuckers have been together damn near 40 years.
And they happy.
Yeah.
You know what's wild about that though? Is that's like that shows you the change in the mind state with time and technology and knowledge. Right now, we are in the informational age of things. She was getting clowned back in the days because back in the days, all we knew was get married, start a family, all this old shit. But now, in these times where we are in the informational age and we are more in the mental health state of things and learning more about love and relationships and the mental state of people, now everybody like, you know what? Shit makes sense. Why marriage and all that shit is declining these days. Divorce rate is fucking crazy.
Like it's couples. They don't sleep in the same bedroom. They all got their own separate room. There's couples that got their own apartments. And I think, I ain't gonna lie, I want if I ever settle down again, we have to live in separate places. I'm gonna need
I live alone right now.
I don't want us to live in separate places, but I need you to have your room.
Yeah, have a space.
We need our own space. We ain't gonna live separate, but we need our own space where when I say fuck you and you say fuck me, you can go in there and I can go in here. And we ain't got to see each other, even if it's for hours or days.
I think the worst relationships are those couples that work together.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
No.
Like, it's impossible to make. Or if you work together, or if you work far apart, like you have no, you know what I'm saying, like the military shit, where you're deployed and you're like, how can you expect somebody not to fuck up somehow when you're going for a year?
Like in Korea, like I man. So I worked in like a customer service job. I work in finance, of course. So my job was just basically in processing people, whatever. It became like a running joke. We would ask you like, yo, they got their ring on. How long you think it's gonna be before you see this person without their ring? It'll be like 2 weeks later, you'll see them walking with another nigga, going to the gym ringless. And they got their little
definitely going to the gym, getting their revenge body.
I didn't know that people cheated until I got in the military for real. I didn't know. I was oblivious to it.
I got too many.
I was raised on that.
No, I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was raised on cheating.
Nah, my parents, aunts and uncles play that shit smooth. They just.
I've only seen 2 healthy relationships in my entire life. And I know that's fucked up. I'm 37.
But that's bad though. Like, how many of y'all? What he said too. How many healthy relationships have you honestly seen in your life?
I'll say one.
I've seen 2.
I've seen one.
I'll say one.
And I'm not talking about that
from start to finish, like start to now.
Right, because people have that. You have those aunties and uncles where when they was younger, they was going through all the struggle of. They don't tell you about that shit, and all of a sudden now they live in a good life. No, I mean those people that really were genuinely in love and had a good relationship.
He was like, I got a homie. I was at his wedding.
I'm still staying with one.
Yeah, I got a homie. I was at his wedding, and him and his wife have a wonderful relationship. Like I don't mind hanging with them.
Yeah, I got
when you're single or whatever, and you like the third wheel or whatever, hanging out with them.
I got a homie I've seen from trying to find somebody, and then finally found somebody, and then like I've been there from when he was single with nobody, all the way up into his current wife, and so far it's been beautiful. I'm like I need.
Bro, it's so commendable.
That's only one person though. I'm damn near 40.
But that's bad. That's bad. That is really bad.
Yeah.
That's only one out of all these years I've been alive.
It'd be so weird because you remember the wedding and you'd be like, damn, how'd it go from here to this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, how's it?
The wedding was a show. The wedding wasn't the real.
Yeah. I totally agree. Like,
and back to the living with people, I live alone right now. My child does not even live with me. I told her if anybody ever lives with me in my life, it will be my kid. That is it.
Roommates are something else, bro. And I ain't gonna say I was the best roommate or nothing. I was wild out in Missouri. It was like, roommates, like that's worse than being married to somebody. For real, you literally are married to that person. You got to deal with their bullshit. So I couldn't do that shit. We got anything for fuck every week?
Hold on, let me see. I want to know, Keisha, ever seen how many healthy relationships you ever seen?
My sister and her husband, they amazing every day, but they got that
nerd one healthy
thing. So
and 40.
That nerd, you said that nerd love?
Yeah, that nerd love is something else. It's different.
Yeah, that nerd love is different.
Yeah,
I know being a nerd, so
What's
They
nerd?
literally.
I gotta find me a
You gotta figure out what nerd love is too, Kenya.
I don't understand it either.
Like, what's nerd?
I gotta find me a nerd to get with my nerds. I'm geeky as fuck.
Like
I'm just an
every
alcoholic.
essence of them says nerd. They met working for Best Buy in the same department. They
Geek Squad.
not Geek Squad, but
Oh.
it was
I
like
was about that's so ironic.
Yeah, it would have been cute. Anyways, but they love gaming. They love like the cosplay stuff, and I mean, her husband looks like a light skinned Urkel, so I mean, they're both very into their dogs.
They're like best friends that are together.
Exactly,
Which is rare.
Yeah,
people always be like, I want you to be my best friend. It's like I would never.
I won't get personal, but
I would never call you my best friend.
I feel like your spouse shouldn't be your best friend.
I don't. I don't feel like that either.
No, that's annoying.
Who you gonna complain to when you talking about them?
And what are you gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do when you need some alone time? Y'all like the same shit.
Oh.
You can't get away and be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl. She's like, I want to watch football too.
That's annoying. Like, I'll be cool. Like in my marriage before, it was just like when you met me, you knew I was a huge sports head, right? How can you get mad at me every football season? Like, this is what I do every Sunday.
Man, oh my God, I've been a gamer since I've been alive.
Like, this is really what I do to like help me cope with bullshit. I just get there and watch aimless shit for like 4 fucking hours. It helps. Like, let me have this one thing. That's all I asked for. Let me have this one thing.
He said that's all I asked.
I had a girl try to.
You like sports like that. Like, okay, and like I could be a hell of a lot worse. I could find other vices. Trust me.
Man,
that's
something you don't want to say, but it's like, yo,
yeah, like I could be way worse.
I'm not bothered. Nobody watching football.
Right.
That sounds like the gaming world. When I'm playing the game, it's like I'm in my own little
own world, bro. You relax. You chilling.
I could be off fucking hoes because I got what it takes. But I'm in here playing PlayStation. I'm playing Xbox. I got the Oculus on. I'm in the metaverse. I might just be chilling. I could be out at a bar putting dick in some goddamn girl in the bathroom.
My God.
Been there before.
Hey, he has a point, guys. He has a point.
I never did that one.
I'm good, bro. I'll be so scared of getting caught. I don't want to be on the news for some sex shit.
Oh.
My ass got. I'm the type of person to get caught, man.
Right there.
Like local man, indecent exposure.
Yeah, bro.
Tune in at 9 o'clock.
And she get off scot-free and shit. They don't say nothing about her.
I'm 40 and I still get you in the car in a public park. I don't care.
I'm good, man. Like that. I'm straight. What we got for first day of the week? I seen them semen muffins. The teacher.
Oh, with the teacher?
Fucked up.
What?
This teacher in where was she at? Damn it.
I don't know what state she was in, but yeah, she had made muffins for the kids with her husband's semen in them.
No.
Yeah, her husband's sperm was in the muffins.
And her husband's like a cop or something. Her husband was a cop.
What I dislike is now she's blaming everything on him, saying she was forced, and she's pretty much getting away with doing that. But lady, you baked the muffins. Knock it off.
And you
what made you feel like
so many questions. First of all, why? Secondly,
how
did they find out that was in there? Like they took a blue light to the stuff, and I mean, like a black light.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's just how they find out. Like I know that's a bad question, but how did it come out? Yeah. But why would you even do it?
Yeah.
But they was molesting kids together. Like they was a husband and wife couple molesting children. But now that they busted about it, she's blaming it on him and saying that he forced her and all this kind of shit. But ma'am, knock it off.
Can't nobody force that. No. Both of them go to hell. That's ridiculous.
But I forgot what she's getting like some leniency because she's like really pretty much giving up all the goods on dude.
That's what she's snitching.
Knock it off. You were still doing that, and then you baked the muffins. Like you literally mixed in his sperm with the muffins. Like knock it off.
Yeah,
that was meditated.
That is definitely fucking.
I was so glad. They went black, man.
Oh.
I be looking around.
If you want to ruin Black History Month, my nigga.
I got one for first year of the week. Queen Elizabeth having COVID.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Because Prince Charles?
I don't know why, but it's not gonna do
Yeah,
nothing.
Prince Charles had it. Like they had like a big birthday. So she's been on the throne for so many years. I think it might be 75 or something goofy. And they had a big celebration. And he ended up having him and Camille. I didn't know he was messing with Camille. I didn't know. That was the chick he was messing with before Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
my thing is this: they trying to treat it like it's news, like something's gonna happen to her. She got all the finest hair in the world. She survived the plague at one point. I'm probably making that up, but
no, you're not.
Like,
she took the throne in the 20s or something goofy.
Yeah, she's 95 or some shit like that. Ain't nothing. They ain't gonna let nothing happen to her. She got all the hair in the world. They kept Prince Philip ass alive by harvesting young black people's organs and shit for like 6 years.
He was like a mummy walking through that.
I got some fuck shit of the week, and I don't know if y'all like fast food. Like, I love fast food, but Burger King is taking a Whopper off of the discounted, like, cheap menu.
Oh, for dollar menu?
Yeah, and I love my Whoppers, and they really tripping because they are known for the Whopper, and they are taking it off their little dollar menu, and that's some fuck shit.
Wait, how much is it now?
They gonna put it on the regular menu, so this shit might be like $4-5.
No.
For one Whopper? Knock it off. So now what I'm gonna do?
How's that? Like that's crazy to me because
you must be struggling.
Like everybody's had this is what y'all known for, bro. Like if they put Big Macs and made them $4, I'd lose my fucking mind. I'm good. I don't want no more Big Macs.
I don't know the last time I even ate a Big Mac.
Oh man, when you do, when you do get you a large Coke, just a Coke, bro. I'm telling you, you'll start eating McDonald's every day.
Or drink a large McDonald's Sprite. Why does McDonald's have the Sprite?
You about to drink a large McDonald's Sprite? What are you trying to be fat?
I don't understand. Like, why does the regular Sprite don't even taste like McDonald's Sprite for some reason?
Hey, that's the same thing. White Castle Big Red. Hey, White Castle's Big Red is just different. For real, get you a Big Red if you go to White Castle's. Watch how it tastes. Like they got Oompa Loompas back there mixing it with fucking with paddles. That shit is delicious. The fuck out of here.
For me, it's the Popeyes Fanta.
The strawberry one?
Yes.
Oh, that's strong.
Man. Yeah, I don't know how they be getting it like that. Like I said, the Coke from McDonald's be getting me every time. That shit make your nose run a little bit. I love it. I love that shit. Your nose, you feel like you did a hard drug after you drank some McDonald's Coke. They probably still put cocaine in it. That's how good it is.
Have y'all been watching Fresh Prince or Bel Air? I'm sorry.
Yes, I watched it.
About that. I gotta watch it now.
I think it's a cool little remix on like on the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's way more detailed.
Yeah, I had really bad hopes for it at first, but then I realized I thought it was gonna be some Tyler Perry type shit.
Nah.
Everybody
sticking to the storyline is just explained in a different way.
But if you think about the original storyline of Fresh Prince, that's some dark ass shit.
Yeah.
Like my son got into a fight, but in order to save his life,
I had to move him out. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of wild, but they made a comedy of it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And now you got this kid.
I hate to get into celebrity gossip, but do y'all think that Rob Kardashian has Stockholm syndrome with Black China? Because she be whooping his ass and shit. Because she be whooping his ass and shit like that and just mentally abusing him.
Still?
And he has dropped the charges of assault against her.
Damn.
That just sounds like a toxic relationship. I ain't gonna call it Stockholm, bro.
Like he's really in love with his abuser though.
Hey. A lot of times that's what it is, but
they don't know what to do without the shit. You ever date somebody that ain't used to the way you operate?
Oh God!
Because you too chill, you too laid back.
Yeah,
are you gonna care?
That like you got
turns into nonchalant.
Yeah, like,
they be mad at you for not caring, or be like, especially you date a guy that used to women complaining or hounding him, and I'd be like, okay, You going here? That's fine. I'm finna do my own thing. They
They
be upset about it.
Yeah, I dealt with that too. You saw
I had a girl get mad at me because she was leaving and I didn't chase her to try to get her back. I just called and turned on my PlayStation.
No,
you feel like that? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, she closed the door and all of a sudden she heard that beep and my PlayStation came on. And I locked my door. I didn't even look at the peephole. So,
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. That's on him though. Like I don't know how long you gonna put up with that shit.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
I know because they both irrelevant.
I don't know if they're together. I just know he dropped them charges.
I thought they split a while ago.
Yeah, I didn't know they was together.
I think he probably dropped them charges after they saw he was calling her a nigga. And I
What?
They gonna lose that case.
He started releasing text messages. He was calling people faggots. Oops, the F word. My fault.
Ooh, that's the. You can't say the F word.
Which is crazy to me. Why is that word harsher than nigga? But whatever. Anyway, but he was saying the F word, and he was calling her. He was saying the N word and stuff like that. I think once those text messages got released, that's when he released it. It's just like, oh shit. Like I don't want to look bad too.
Watch, this is gonna be the episode that if we ever get famous,
yeah, my fault.
They're gonna come back and be like, "Oh, Kenyon, hate speech."
Oh, you know what? I got some fuck shit. So we talked about Danny Lay's brother getting beat up at the bowling alley by people, right? My man's is filing a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Now the problem I have with this.
I don't see how you gonna win.
I ain't seen the whole video. I don't know everything that went down. I wasn't there, none of that shit. But from what I seen, he was approaching, the person he had beef with, and then he got his ass handed to him by more than one individual. Can you sue for that?
Bro, celebrities get sued for all kinds of shit, bro.
They're gonna use the history. He was online. He was the main one online.
Yeah.
Rip when everything started. Like, yo, when I see him, it's on site. You can't tell me it's on site, and then like when it's on site, I protect myself because you don't want to initiate. He didn't get jumped.
No, that first punch. Everything after that don't even matter to me because if there was just a one-on-one and that first punch connected as efficient as it did, the fight was over.
If you
like the
but this is a question I have. I got this question for the ladies though, right? Say y'all have a beef with a dude and your brother comes to defend you and your brother gets beat up. If he files a lawsuit after that, does that take away from his honor of defending you?
It don't take away his honor because I'm commend him for doing it, but I know not to use your ass again if you're gonna get your ass.
Oh my god damn.
Hey, right now, what's your social? We leave it on that. We leave it on, man. Right now, what's your social?
Raynetta Byers on Facebook, Mahogany_Ray on Instagram, and at Royal Pettiness on Twitter.
Buddy would it be?
Buddy would it be on IG? And I don't know. That's it. I'm drunk.
Keisha from Calculus. Y'all watched the whole process this time. Y'all better be thankful. This stuff you only can see on the Lucious and Friendz podcast. Buddy started off sober as shit. And now
look
great East Side hoe. Keisha from Calculus.
Facebook is Keisha Stansberry. Instagram is Keisha_from_calculus, and Twitter is Keisha Calculus.
Kenyon.
Facebook, Kenyon Hudson, and on Twitter and Instagram is Big LA.
Real quick, I just found out that two people didn't know that LL Cool J first name didn't start with an L.
Really?
They didn't know what the LL stood for. They thought it was his name.
Oh my God. Come on.
How old were they?
One was 40.
Oh no.
And the other one was 30.
Come on, man.
The 30-year-old I can kind of forgive.
Yeah.
But the 40-year-old?
No,
He didn't know. He had no clue. I guess he thought his name was Leonard.
Larry Lamar.
Yeah, Larry Lamar.
Larry Lamar.
All right.
That's crazy.
I guess I'll do BJ's. I ain't got no socials. Don't hit me up. But you can follow me on Instagram at hashtag if it's all hype, don't come to the fight.
It
wasn't?
No.
Darn.
Hashtag, I ain't being with his ass.
I'm just gonna use you no more. He put him on the bench from fighting. All right. And I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. You can follow me at Lucious Williams on Facebook, YouTube, Lucious Williams Podcast, Instagram, King Lucious the Great. This is the Lucious and Friends Podcast, episode 67. Fuck with us.
Eastside Hope. We going to the metaverse in this beach.